Hey guys, Sylvia Smith. We're back with another instructional video. I did the first one on different uniforms, everything from your service, Alpha Bravo Charlies, service ABCs, all the way to your PTs, winter and summertime, both your BDU battle dress uniforms. Um, Also gone over boots, different footwear. Same thing like I said in my other videos so far, and I'll say in my others. If you don't understand any jargon, lingo, terms I use, just comment below. What does this mean? And I can say it. So you guys know, I've been in the Young Marine program now 6-7 years. I'm a Young Marine Sergeant. I've been Young Marine Company First Sergeant now for year and a half, almost 2 years. Um, Joined the Army National Guard. So I'll be continuing the program, but I'm doing instructional videos for Young Marines on this, and it's what I'm going to tend to try to specialize in, and publicizing our unit and also our battalion. So this video of instruction is going to be on proper wear and maintenance of, proper maintenance of your uniform and how it should be. Ironing, big part of your uniforms. I'm only going to do the BDU uniform just because the PT uniforms, you wash them, you dry them. You want to iron the shirts, that's completely fine. You can do that. Low heat so you don't damage anything. Other than that, there's sweats. Service uniforms, to be honest, I do not even touch my service uniforms. I do not iron them, nothing. I make sure they're clean, and then if they really need to be ironed or stuff, take them to a tailor, dry cleaner, something like that. Someone who's good and specializes. Okay, you need certain seams on your service uniforms. Like my Bravos need to get done again, and my Charlies need to get touched up. I'll do that probably in September because I'll be in basic. So when I come back, I'll have those touched up to start off the Young Marine season because I count it as in seasons. Started off so my service uniforms are good to go. I wear mine about once a month, maybe, if there's any events, parades, graduations, anything like that. This month we've had uniform inspections on them, so that's one time. Graduation will be another time, and there was a parade last month. So when in like a 30-day span, I've worn them almost 4 or 5 times already. Um, not all units issue them. We issue them, but then you do have to return them at the end of your Young Marine career. So ironing your uniform. First, we're gonna start off with the blouse. Um, Blouse is where you first start off by taking all the buttons undone. I don't know how well the video is going to turn out with the camera because I record on my laptop using a webcam. Do all my videos that way. Um, so we'll see how it turns out. Probably get motion sickness from me moving around the camera so much, trying to figure everything out. But
Alright, so start with the back of the blouse. I'm gonna see if I go like this, maybe down. How let me see. Back, so back this up. Perfect. Alright, there you go. This is the top, so this is the pointy part of the ironing board. It comes like this. You have top part, collar part goes like this, and then it's open, so then this is the back part of your blouse. You take your iron at the hottest setting possible. Don't want to burn any of my uniforms here, trying to move my iron around. Here we go. And you start at the highest setting. I have a push. Some people use a spray bottle, put down some water. Don't be afraid if it's wet. All it is going to steam. First, before I start, hot part is the metal part. Don't touch it. Okay, I know it's kind of a given, but if it's first time ironing and you're under 10, okay, you're in the Young Marines. We'll say 12 even. You're 12 or under. You're in the Young Marines. Use supervision for your first couple times. Okay, I don't want you burning yourself. Metal part's hot. Plastic part isn't. That's why it's plastic. That's why it's the handle. You can use it. It goes in the highest setting. Make sure it's filled with water. The red light's on. It's plugged in. Make sure it's all the way plugged in. It's not shaking the outlet, so it doesn't cause any electrical fires. Put some water. And don't be careful if you're running your hand on or you're holding stuff. That steam will get hot after your hand a while, depending how close you are. Like right there's fine, right there's fine. I mean, like almost touching it in the way. That's all right. But like if I lift just like that, that steam comes straight up and it's gonna burn your hand. Okay. Also, don't do what I just did. Good thing it didn't burn. I left it on there like this. You don't want to do that. Okay. It will burn your uniform. You can go slow with it. Okay, and make nice, easy movements. At first, you see me going all kind of which ways. Some people are like, I only go down or I only go across. It's up to you. I go all different first ways to start, just to get all the mean wrinkles out. Okay. Once it's flat, then I go down, and I start in the middle, and I work my way out, going straight down the back of it. Okay, make it nice and flat. Okay, don't want to iron at this angle here because you do not want to seam there. A lot of people do that, and now they have seams run down their back, so you don't want that. This is just so you're able to do the back. Make sure you do up near the collar. Once that's done, you take your uniform. I do one side at a time. I take my sleeves. I do my sleeves last all the time. I put top part inside the shoulder. Make sure nothing's in the pockets. And I go like this. Now, the sock right here I use, it's actually a polishing sock. I use to polish my boots with and buff them out. But you can also use a piece of cardboard. I'm going to see if I have, here, is that plastic? Yeah, plastic. And then cardboard, yeah. Here's a cardboard one. Okay. Here's a cardboard card. This side's plastic, this side's cardboard, so we can use cardboard side. So you don't melt. You put it over the buttons. So when you do buttons, you don't want to leave button prints on the side on your pockets. It looks really bad. You don't want to do that. So first you start off your top collar area. Same thing, get all these wrinkles out. It's not hard. Takes time, takes pressure. Don't be afraid to put some pressure in it when you're ironing. Fix your seams, make them look all nice. I'm also not going to do the full uniform, just because we don't have time. I'll show you how to do one side. I'll show you how to do sleeves when they're down and when they're up. I iron them up and then move on to the trousers, just because if so the video will be like 6 hours long and no one wants that. You have the cardboard, then you can iron the pockets down, and then you won't have to worry about your buttons on your pockets. So, fix that to that side. And your pockets look all nice, make sure the seams are good, and your pockets will be good to go. Now we're going to do sleeves. I would recommend doing sleeves first, because I usually do all the wrinkles, do my sleeves, then go over it again, do one final press. Most of you don't have time, and you guys probably want to get back to your Xbox, whatever else you're doing. So do your sleeves first. You're going to start, and you notice your backside's always going to be more wrinkly. I'm sorry, there's a word. Wrinkly, I don't even know if that's a word, but same thing. It's going to be wrinkled, so you don't want to fix it. Start by just lift up a little, because it tugs, and just get all those wrinkles out. Especially, I don't know the technical term, underneath the arm, right in here, armpit area of your blouse, the underarm part, right as it goes to meet your chest, your shoulders and to your chest. You want to iron that out. It always gets wrinkled over there. Make sure it's all good to go. Flip it over, do the back. You have to do both sides. Make sure you hold down one side to do it to get those wrinkles out. Go away from the seam, never go towards the seam. Give them the seam looks nice and flush. When you're doing sleeves for summertime, now recruits, no matter if it's summertime or wintertime, sleeves are always down no matter what. During summertime for young Marines, 4 fingers. You're going to take and you're going to fold over. 4 fingers, okay? That's a little less, so you make sure. It's not going to look right to the eye, but if you do 4 fingers, I promise you it will come up perfect. So you do your 4 fingers. Fold the seam in first. Now iron this down. This is very important. Right, like, how much do I iron? I iron about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. And this is so you can adjust your sleeves when they're on your uniform. And this is important. You don't do too small, because then you won't be able to adjust your sleeves. And then your sleeves will look real sloppy, and they won't look good. So, iron this down. Nice and good. Okay. Once you have that, you do your 4 fingers. Hold over. Have your 4 fingers. You pinch in. Now you reach inside the sleeve. You hold the fold in. So it's 3 layers you're holding. You're holding the outer layer right here. You're holding this and then this. So you're holding this part, and then you're holding this part of the sleeve, like pinching right in here. So that seam, and you're leaving that open. So when you do it, hold like this. Now recruits, for graduation, your sleeves will be down, so you don't have to worry about this. But the following week, if you guys graduate on the 16th, so that'd be 22nd, you come in, your sleeves have to be up. Then you just fold it and make sure, see how that's a nice seam? You want to make sure that's nice. Put your sleeves down. Make sure it's 4 inches. If not, adjust it with your fingers, slide it. Make sure it's 4 fingers, okay? A little more than 4. Alright, 4 fingers. Now I'm ironing this down. You iron it down every time you make a fold. Just like this. Okay, 4 fingers. It's nice. You'll do the same thing. Make sure it's 4 fingers. 4 fingers. If not, fix it. Put it out of the way, 4 fingers. Yes, it's going to be white or tan, depending on the ink color and how faded it is. That's okay. Reach inside again. Grab the seams just like how I did the first time. Push out with your finger so that seam pops out from the underneath side. You hold it tight. Don't let that seam go, because if you do, your whole sleeves come undone. So now I'm going to hold it from the inside. Still holding it. And then once your sleeves are done, once you have the fold complete, then you can let it go. Now see, that's a little more than 4. It's almost 5. So I push it back out again. Remeasure, okay, that's 4, that's 4. It's 4 finger folds, and then 8 from the top. So 8 from that top seam, but 4 all the way up. Okay, and it will always come up. It doesn't matter, oh no, my fingers are different. Nope. As long as you do 4, you'll be good to go. The same thing, you're going to iron it down again now. What nice good folds. If you have good sleeves, you'll look really good during the summertime. It's good to have good sleeves, okay? Long sleeves, anybody can make simple creases, but if you can do good sleeves, you'll have young Marines all the time, hey, help me out with my sleeves, help me out with sleeves. You know, because it's very important. Like, that's the #1 thing I check during summertime uniform inspections, is sleeves. And they do sleeves, because a lot of times it looks like that, and that looks hideous. All they really have to do is just press it out, fix the seams, and go like that, iron it once, and they'll have, really good looking seams. And sleeves. 4, that's level. Push in, just 4, almost there. Alright, about 1, 2 more folds. Alright, I'm just going to finish this up real quick. pull this down, file. Alright, now we're going to test our sleeves. Now we need to put it up like this. Is that a good look? Yeah, it's good look. Alright, here we go. We'll test our sleeves. When you put a blouse on, you'll have ribbons on this side, on your left-hand side. Always put that side in first so you don't pin yourself with your ribbons. Go like that. Fix your ribbons. Then put your other side on. Oh, yeah. So when you put on sleeves, you have to put them on slower. Okay. Start with the top button, buckle all the way down. Fix your collar, make sure your collar's good to go. Alright. Now see this? Past elbow. That's a no-go. I would do one more roll. Okay, your sleeves are a little higher. But you get the basics of it. Okay, it's bunched up. You can go one more with it. But right in here, this back, see how I'm sticking in? That's that fold. Now you can adjust it. So if you have really wide arms, you pinch it out, you pull it out a little, you can adjust your sleeves. See that? And now I have a little more room. You can adjust your sleeves. So you want them tight on you, but not tight where it's cutting off all the circulation. And if you have good sleeves, when you're at attention, it looks good. You're going to present on it. You want it to look good and look sharp. It's past the elbow. Let's see if I can. There we go. It just looks sloppy. Okay, so you want it nice. Do one more. You could do one more fold. Try it on and you'll find out. But that's for the blouse.
Alright, going back to ironing. So you just want to get all the seams out of your trousers. Same thing, you're going to use that cardboard for the pockets. Like this pocket's all inside out. So you want to make sure all your pockets are good to go and they look all good. If not, they'll create wrinkles when you're ironing. And it's just a pain because you'll iron something here, then you'll get a wrinkle here, iron there, then it's another wrinkle there, iron there, then you get one down there. So you'd be tracing yourself all over with that iron. Also, when you put the iron down, face it always away from you. Never go like this. You know, say if you're going like that, just because you could burn yourself, it could fall on you. Put it that way. The first thing that happens is it falls on your uniform or the board itself. And always use an ironing board if possible. But, oh, camera's shaking. Almost falling off there. Alright. Make sure you have good seams. And same thing, just make sure you have good seams. Just like doing your blouse. It's really no difference. Only thing, like I said, is you do kind of that fold, and then go like that, just like this. Go straight down uniform with it, just like that, and you'll have perfect inner seams. And you just iron this down nice and flat like this. And when you undo your uniforms, you can see it already. You'll have nice seams right there, and that's how you get the seam going straight down your. Let's see here. There you go, going straight down your knees, straight down like that. Alright, and that's your instructional video on how to maintenance of your uniform is just cleaning, washing. Wash, it says all on them how to exactly wash them. Let's see here. Maybe it doesn't. Alright, it does not say how to wash your uniform. Let's see. Oh, down here it does. Alright, machine washing, use wash to wear cycle. Warm water using soap or mild detergents. They may be required to pre-soak. Do not starch or bleach. You can starch, just don't heavily starch. I barely starch my uniforms just because I don't have it. I never have starch. Drumble in warm dryer. Remove immediately after drying, and then shape and hang to dip dry. So just dry it gently. You don't want to dry them because the reason is the colors will fade. I have my old one right here, and it gets like that. And I'm not sure if you can tell with the camera. When you put the two camos together, it's a big difference. This is also tattered with holes and everything else. That's why I don't use it no more. It's an old blouse, but it'll fade really badly. So let them air dry. They won't fade that way, and it'll keep their colors nice and green and good to go. Like I said, maintenance of service uniforms, just bring them to a tailor, or bring them to a dry cleaner, someone like that, someone you can trust, a good place. You rather spend a little more money on colors for your service uniforms just because um, they look good. They're professional. Um, they're really good uniforms, so you want them to look good.